Hi everyone, it's Animation Amy here with a quick video about Tokyo DisneySea. This is the only DisneySea park in the world and it's totally different from any other Disney park that you'll find. So if you're a massive Disney fan like I am and you're planning a trip to Tokyo, this is definitely worth a visit. We had an amazing day here and we pretty much did everything we wanted to do, plus some extras, without waiting in line for any of the rides for more than 15 minutes. So in this video, I'm going to share with you my tips for making the most of your day at Tokyo DisneySea and also let you know how to buy tickets and anything else you might find useful. Now, we all know there are certain days when we want to avoid going to a theme park because we know it's going to be very busy. Last year when we went to Shanghai Disneyland before its official opening, we saw the biggest queues we've ever seen in a theme park. People were waiting between 3 and 5 hours to get onto the more popular rides, and there were massive queues throughout the park waiting for fast pass tickets which quickly ran out. So I was really worried that a similar thing would happen in Tokyo, especially since it is the only DisneySea in the world. I knew it was going to be busy, and I've seen so many people online who experienced very few of the rides because the queues had been so long. What you really want to do before you go is check your dates in the Disney Crowd Control calendar. I'll drop a link in the description box below, and try to avoid any dates marked in red. The day that we went was marked in yellow, and as I said, we had a wonderful day, so that was absolutely fine, but just try to avoid those busier days if you can. There are several ways to purchase your tickets to Tokyo DisneySea. The first being through their official website, which sadly didn't work for me because it wouldn't accept my British postcode. If you're already in Japan, you can purchase tickets from the Tokyo DisneySea ticket booth, Disney stores and also Lawson stores throughout Japan. The only option that I could find to work for me was to buy e-tickets off of Klook.com. I ended up paying for them in dollars and I got a small discount. I'll drop all of the details into the description box below. Just remember, if you buy e-tickets, you need to be able to print them off and take them with you to the park so that you can scan them and get through the gates, and also scan them to get your fast pass tickets. If you want to change your e-ticket for a Disney pass, then you can take it to the ticketing booth and pay a small fee to have this changed. I ended up changing ours mainly because I've never dealt with Klook.com before and I just wanted to check that the tickets were legitimate. They were absolutely fine. There would have been no problem at all if I'd kept the e-tickets. I could have scanned them to get into the park and also folded them over and scanned them for the fast pass tickets. But it is also really nice to have the proper Disney day passes with character faces on, so if that's something that you want to collect, that is an option for you. Download an app that shows live wait times for each of the attractions. I'll drop a link to the one that I used in the description box below. This really helped me to get a good idea of what were the most popular rides and how long I could expect to wait in a queue. Consider using the single rider queues, which can be found on the Indiana Jones ride and also Raging Spirits. Make a list of all the things you know you really want to do. From what I've seen, Toy Story Mania is going to be the most popular attraction at this park for a long time, and the fast pass tickets run out very quickly, so unless you want to rush there first thing in the morning and pick up fast pass tickets for the afternoon, which will prevent you from picking up fast pass tickets for anything else until that time, then I would advise you to do what we did and skip this and go for the Tower of Terror instead. Don't be distracted by short queue times for any of the attractions. The first thing you want to do is pick up a fast pass ticket because this will save you time as the park becomes busier. And always pick up a new fast pass ticket for something else before you return to that ride. Although the park doesn't open until 8 o'clock in the morning, I'd heard that people arrive really early, so we got the first bus that we could and arrived about 75 minutes before opening time to find maybe 200 people already waiting by the gates. Just take some food and drink with you and eat your breakfast in the queue with everybody else. Just enjoy the experience. It's really good fun to be there with everybody else getting excited about going into the park, and it really added to our experience. And of course, it shortened those wait times once we got into the park. It's really weird because in my experience, the Japanese people are all very lovely and polite. They never push in. I've not seen them break any rules apart from this one. As soon as they get into the park, they just run as fast as they can through to the attraction it is that they want to get to. And there are many people planted in the park to remind you to walk, don't run, obviously because it's dangerous. But they don't listen, they just run past, and it's unlike anything that I've ever seen before. Obviously, I understand why they're doing it. If you don't get there quickly, then you're going to miss your chance to get onto Toy Story Mania, which is the most popular ride. So that's the direction that most of them are running in. But that's also the direction that you want to go in if you want to do the same as us, because Tower of Terror is quite close by. Shortly after entering the park, we picked up our first Fast Pass tickets for Tower of Terror and then headed over to Journey to the Centre of the Earth, where we waited in line for about 5 minutes. Immediately after that, we went to 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, where again we waited for about 5 minutes. Then we walked around and just took in the scenery because it is a very beautiful place. And on the way back to Tower of Terror, we stopped by Indiana Jones and picked up our next Fast Pass tickets. So if you work like this, you should be able to do all of the Fast Pass attractions apart from Toy Story Mania. And we also did 3 or 4 of the indoor shows and then 2 of the outdoor shows as well. So you should have a really nice day if you follow these tips. I hope that this video has been helpful for you and you've enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll speak to you soon.